This girl really knows how to tease others. As soon as she knows that she is betrayed by a playboy, she seduces him to a remote meadow. She lies down, feeling her partner's body is on top of her. At the important moment, she pushes him away. She then comes to hug another man to get a consolation. Osmanthus is a young girl who has just turned 19. She goes to Italy by herself to look for her biological father. Not long before, her mom committed suicide. Her diary has revealed Osmanthus's real identity. It is said that her father is a farmer. The owner of the farm is a woman with short hair who warmly welcomes Osmanthus. They both even share their past, because Osmanthus came here with her mom 4 years ago. So this time, she not only wants to look for her real father, but also to find her soulmate. When this man appears, Osmanthus falls in love with him at first sight. This owner of the farm is a sculptor. When seeing that Osmanthus has become a beautiful young girl, he comes up with the idea of making her his model. Osmanthus immediately agrees with it. She wants to stay here for a bit longer until she can find her father. Thanks to the farmer, she has learned that a writer who was her mom's good friend also lives here. At night, Osmanthus takes the initiative to find the writer. She asks him if he knows that her mom had a pair of blue sandals. He is confused about her question. He just replies that your mother is the best-dressed poet at that time. Osmanthus becomes silent. She knows that this man isn't her father. But Osmanthus's beauty unintentionally makes him horny. He starts touching her sexy ankles and asking, "Have you slept with anybody?" Osmanthus just shakes her head, which means that she hasn't. He is surprised, as she is a gorgeous girl but still a virgin. He doesn't want to keep questioning her when she is not comfortable. Conversely, he even supports her to open her heart for love. Osmanthus has gradually integrated into the life on the farm. That day, a reporter comes over. Osmanthus quickly starts a conversation with him, because this man used to write letters with her mom. Then they seem to have feelings for each other. I have never seen any young girl looking for a man like that. She's going upstairs despite her short dress. Then she sits down and asks him, "Did you ever love my mom? Did anything happen between you and my mom 19 years ago?" He responds, "No, we were just friends. I like sweet and gentle kind of girl like you more." When she hasn't said anything yet, the writer suddenly interrupts. He believes that this old man doesn't deserve this young beautiful girl like Osmanthus. He has no idea that Osmanthus gets to know that old man just because she wants to find her father. He's afraid that Osmanthus may choose the wrong way. So he takes her out for a walk and shares things with her. On the way, they see a bunch of people sunbathing in the garden. Osmanthus also overhears that people are nosy about her first time. She has to suffer those verbal attacks. Is it wrong to keep the virginity for the person you love the most? When she is so upset, a savior comes. The man whom she has been waiting for 4 years comes back. His name is Gigi. They ran into each other 4 years ago. They have kept in touch with each other through writing letters. There was a letter filled with love that touched her heart and made her look forward to the day she meets him again. Gigi has a younger brother, King. As opposed to Gigi, who is an extrovert, King seems to be a quiet guy. King looks at Osmanthus with worrying and confusing eyes. Osmanthus and Gigi have become closer to each other. They almost go to the last stage of love. Osmanthus waits for Gigi to come over every day, but he doesn't. So she could just look for him by herself. She goes to his house and sees him in the backyard. She's about to give him a surprise. But Gigi is busy hugging and kissing another girl. Osmanthus is heartbroken. The man that she always misses and looks forward to being together with is a bastard. She doesn't want to let it go easily like that. She has to avenge on him. Therefore, when she is being a model for the farm owner, she purposefully pulls one of her dress straps down to expose her sexy body, which immediately attracts those men's attention, including Gigi. Then she takes Gigi to an empty meadow. But when they are about to have sex, she pushes him away and leaves. That night, there is a party in the town. Osmanthus puts on a dress that her mom used to wear. The farm owner keeps staring at her, because she looks like a person he knows. You wouldn't be able to guess what this girl is trying to do. She brings a new man home. She doesn't allow him to kiss her, but he can hug her. When he comes to her room, she brings her blanket and pillow to sleep on the sofa. The next day, she says goodbye to him regretfully. Actually, the reason why Osmanthus wants to do these things is to make other people on the farm think that she's no longer a virgin. After the man is gone, Osmanthus continues to look for her father. While writing a diary in her room, Osmanthus looks at the wooden statue that the farmer owner has sculptured. A mother holding a child in her arms. She is suddenly dumbfounded. She finds this statue familiar and seems to have understood something. At that time, the farmer owner is sculpturing Osmanthus's statue. Osmanthus brings a bouquet and asks him directly, Where were you 19 years ago? He tells her that, at that time, I have just bought this farm. My mom also had me at that point. The owner has become silent and then remembers what happened that year. His wife hadn't been there, so he had spent a night with a woman. But he didn't expect that she was pregnant with just one night. That's why Osmanthus looks like her. He looks at Osmanthus's eyes. She also understands the answer in his eyes. He is her father. They both hug each other tightly. At that time, a man in a red t-shirt comes to Osmanthus's house. His name is King. Although he knows that Osmanthus likes his brother, Gigi, he still wants to try. Osmanthus happily looks outside through the window. He immediately gets closer to her, and they both go to the mountain. During the conversation, Osmanthus finds out that King was the one who wrote that letter. She always assumes that it was from Gigi, so she was in love with him. Turns out King is the man that she has been in love with for years. They kiss each other in the bright sun. Their love is finally repaid at the end. That night, they build a tent on the mountain. King also brings a sweet and unforgettable night for Osmanthus. With his love and passion for her, even though Osmanthus lives in a provocative environment, she can still keep her value. Thanks to her journey to find her true love, we can learn that love is the most precious thing.